Hello friends, laziest ways to make money with AI in 2026? Let's start exploring one by one. Let's start.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're looking ahead to 2026 to find the absolute smartest, highest leverage, and yeah, let's be honest, the laziest ways you can actually make real money with AI. And these aren't just some random ideas. These are proven blueprints that are working right now and will only get bigger. This right here, this is the core idea behind everything we're about to talk about. The whole game has changed. It's not about grinding it out and doing all the hard labor yourself anymore. It's about being the director. You're in charge of an incredibly smart AI workforce. You bring the vision, and the AI handles the execution. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to count down 6 specific battle-tested methods, kicking it off with a special bonus and working our way to the #1 spot. And the best part? Every single one of these is designed for someone who's starting from scratch. No audience, no team, no big investment needed. Let's get right into it. Kicking things off with our bonus method at number 6, AI short-form content machines. Now, while almost everyone is just mindlessly scrolling through shorts and reels, there's a small group of people quietly building AI-powered factories to pump them out. They're cashing in on a massive opportunity that most people are completely sleeping on. And what's the potential? You might want to sit down for this. At the high end, we're talking about a single page pulling in up to $20,000 a month. Yeah, a month. This is exactly how anonymous creators are building these quiet little empires of attention. So how in the world does this work? Well, the process is actually brilliant in its simplicity. You use AI to spit out viral scripts. You use AI for the voiceover or just use on-screen captions. Then you stitch it all together with stock footage and other AI visuals. Post a few of these a day, consistently, and boom, you've built a content machine. And the real kicker? No face, no filming required, it's pure leverage. All right, let's move on to number 5, AI-powered YouTube thumbnail design. Look, on YouTube, the thumbnail is literally everything. It is the front door to your video. It's the gatekeeper to views, and as you know, views are the gatekeeper to income. Mastering this one skill is unbelievably valuable. And just how valuable are we talking? Well, experienced designers who are working with top-tier clients can pull in up to $800 a day. Why? Because a killer thumbnail doesn't just look pretty. It directly makes the client more money. It's a real ROI. Now, this is super important. There's a huge misconception out there that you just, write a fancy prompt and let an AI tool like Midjourney do all the work. The truth is, AI is the tool, but the strategy, that's all human. It's about understanding viewer psychology, creating curiosity gaps, using powerful contrast, and testing. So, how do you actually land these high-paying clients? You use something called the audit-to-deal method. This is a game changer. You don't just cold email asking for a job. You find a channel, you find the weak spots in their thumbnails, you record a quick little video showing exactly how you'd make them better, and you send it over for free. You provide undeniable value before you ever ask for a single dollar. Coming in hot at number 4, we have a fresh take on a classic, AI blogs and AI search visibility. Now, search isn't dying, not even close. It's just evolving. And businesses are realizing they don't just need to rank on Google anymore. They need to show up inside AI answer engines like Perplexity and ChatGPT. And the potential for this service? It's pretty serious. At the more advanced level, where you're mixing AI search optimization with smart affiliate strategies, you could be looking at $1,000 a day. What you're really selling here is a complete content solution. You take a company's raw stuff, like their podcasts or webinars, and you transform it into a library of high-ranking assets that get found in AI search and drive sales. And guess what? That audit-to-deal method we just talked about works like a charm here too. All right, method number 3, faceless YouTube channels. I would bet money that you have watched dozens, if not hundreds, of these videos without even having a clue that they were mostly automated. These channels are absolute juggernauts when it comes to ad revenue. And the numbers, they can be pretty insane. A well-run channel that's been scaled up in a high-paying niche can generate up to $2,000 per day, just from ad revenue. That's the definition of a digital asset working for you 24/7. The process here is a system. It's repeatable. You pick a valuable niche, think finance, tech, luxury. You use AI for the scripts and the voices. You edit it all together with stock footage and B-roll. Then you post. But the most important step is the last one. Analyze and improve. The real growth doesn't come from trying to be perfect on day one. It comes from iterating over and over based on what the data is telling you. Our runner-up, coming in at number 2, is AI website creation. Think about it. Every single business on the planet needs a website. But here's the thing. In 2026, nobody wants to wait 3 months and pay an agency 50 grand. AI lets one person build in a few days what used to take a whole team weeks to pull off. This is how a single person, maybe you, can operate at an agency level, potentially earning $1,500 a day or even more. You're not just selling a website, you're selling speed, professional quality, and most importantly, results.
The real genius of this model isn't just building the site with amazing tools like Framer AI, it's the whole ecosystem of upsells. You can offer hosting, ongoing AI-powered SEO, custom business automations, all of which turn a one-time project into a stream of recurring monthly revenue. That's the holy grail.
And here we are, the number 1 spot, the biggest opportunity, the absolute highest leverage way to make money with AI, starting an AI automation agency. With this, you're not just selling a simple service, you're selling a complete business transformation. You help companies automate their tedious workflows, slash their costs, and scale way faster than they ever thought possible.
This is where the truly big money is. We're talking $2,000 a day and up. And that little plus sign is the most important part, because the potential is basically uncapped. The more money you can save or make for a business, the more you can charge. It's that simple.
And the path to getting started is so much clearer than you might think. Don't try to learn everything at once. Just master one specific automation. Maybe it's customer service bots, or maybe it's lead follow-up sequences. Do it for free for a couple of clients to get some killer case studies. Then you just take those amazing results and use them as proof to close your first real high-paying clients.
So let's just put this all together for a second. This slide gives you that perfect bird's eye view of everything we just covered. You can see each method laid out, the effort it takes, the startup cost, and that all-important earning potential. Whether you want to start with something low cost and low effort, or you're ready to jump into the deep end for the highest potential, there is a clear path here for you. And that really brings us to the single biggest takeaway from this entire breakdown. In the economy that's right around the corner, the most valuable asset you can possibly own isn't physical land. It's the ability to use AI as digital leverage to create value, seemingly out of thin air at a massive scale.
You have the blueprints now. You've seen the models. You do not need to ask anyone for permission to start building your future. So the only real question left is the one you see on your screen. Which one are you going to pick?
Thanks a lot, guys. Hope you have learned something new for AI. Please subscribe if you like. Thanks for watching.